It's Abernathy's Afterhours.
This is Becca.
I'm Red.
And we closed up shop for the day, which means all the retail goodness is now behind us.
And now we get to podcast. Talk about all that retail goodness.
Yeah, and kitties.
Yeah, I have one.
And Halloween.
Halloween, the best, which is coming up super soon.
Yeah, it's a Halloween episode. Nicole, what's your favorite, Halloween memory, you would say? From well, you know what? Not even from childhood.
Just ever?
Ever. What's your best Halloween ever?
I really enjoy, well, I don't know. That's hard.
Scratch it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed when we dressed up like clowns.
Oh, I actually tell people about this all the time.
So it has to be good.
I would say probably, if it's not my favorite, top 3.
Yeah. I enjoy dressing up like a clown.
Yeah. First time,
No rules.
There was 5 of us, 6 of us, 5 of us.
5 of us.
We went to Iowa City, and Nicole had the great idea that we're going to dress up as clowns.
All of us were going to dress up like clowns. And not cute clowns.
No, scary clowns.
Scary clowns.
It was me and you and Aaron, our friend Aaron, and your sister Ashley, and her boyfriend, but now husband, all dressed up.
Yeah.
I think it was the year that American Horror Story had, what was it? The clown on.
Oh, yeah. Twisty the clown.
Something
like that, yeah.
Do you know where the idea came from, to dress up as clowns?
I think I was I want to dress up like a clown.
Just guttural reaction.
Clown. Yeah. Well, I think and when you put clowns in a group, I like group costumes. I always want everybody to have something that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I like it when people play along. And Halloween's such an imaginable night. It just makes me so happy. And then thinking, there's a group of 5 people, all dressed up as weird clowns, walking around Iowa City.
Also, not
Super
too long after, there was those pictures of a clown that was showing up in neighborhoods, and then I think it kind of became a viral thing.
Yeah. Was that in Wisconsin? Or
I think it was all over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the timing was impeccable.
Yeah. Scared the shit out of people.
We would be walking down the street, and people would cross the street to walk on the other side of us. They did not want to walk next to us. That's how uncomfortable they were.
I find that is so weird, but so many people have a clown phobia.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, but it's real.
I don't know. Rightfully so. Serial killers. Yeah. John Wayne Gacy.
Where that came from, yeah.
But also It. People are terrified of that movie.
Yeah.
Which I remember being terrified of that movie, but I also love it now in hindsight.
Yeah.
Because of Tim Curry. I remember the first time I watched it at a slumber party, and I was terrified, could not sleep the whole night, came home to tell my mom, and I was, begrudgingly did not want to tell her because I'm sure I was not supposed to be watching it. I was probably in 4th grade. And I came home and I was like, hey, I watched this movie and it was really scary and I can't sleep. And she was like, that's just Tim Curry, right? And by this time I was 8 years old, I was obsessed with Rocky Horror Picture Show. So knowing him in that context made it be oh, it's not scary.
It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't remember at what age I watched it. I think I was a little later in age than you. So probably 11 or 12, 13 maybe in my teens. But I remember it being then I watched it when I was 23, and I was like, "This is
not
a
scary.
Stupid movie."
And it's long. It's kind of melodramatic, and it's a Stephen King, so it's kind of more psychological thriller maybe.
Yeah,
yeah. That just happens to have a scary clown in it.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen the new
one. Matt and I watched the first one, but never watched the second one.
What movie do you think is most memorable for Halloween? When you think of Halloween, what's the movie you think of?
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That is a Christmas movie.
No, it's both. You start watching it in Halloween, and then you segue.
I can't do that for that long.
Listen, as a long-time Hot Topic employee,
I would imagine that you would hate it.
No, I don't know. Actually, you know what? If I was driving from LeClaire, and somebody had a Nightmare Before Christmas custom license plate and the license plate frame, obvi. But more importantly, their license plate said it was Nightmare Before X.
It's too much.
So what movie do you think of, iconic Halloween movie?
Well, there's just one that I always want to watch, and it's Hellraiser.
Oh.
Like, when I'm like, the Christmas in the air, and I'm like, Hellraiser time. I'm gonna go watch that right now.
I think that I've only seen that once. Maybe.
Well, it's not very good.
Well, I think I remember the one time I watched it was in like my adult life, and I was like, this holds up. It looks cool.
It does look cool. The characters are really cool. I mean, in all the Hellraiser movies, they're cool. It's kind of like this weird, like, sci-fi twist to it, you know, with it being like another dimension of a being, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. And, I mean, Pinhead looks really cool.
So there's that.
So there's that.
Are you watching, I mean, have you watched any scary movies yet this year? Or do you have any scary TV that you're watching?
Not scary TV. I would like scary TV. I think that'd be cool. We try to watch Ghost Adventures, but that's just...
Oh, goodness.
Fun. But this year so far, we watched Evil Dead.
Ooh, we watched that too!
Yeah. And Knox really liked it. He was really concerned as to, like, why things were what they were. Like, there's a point where, like, someone gets their arm cut off and, like, it's oatmeal that gushes out. And he's like, why is that oatmeal?
He could very well
like,
see that it was that.
The effects are pretty too practical.
You said you had him watch House of a Thousand Corpses?
House of a Thousand Corpses he watched. And I was, at first I was like, I'm a terrible parent. and then he just was, I was like, are you okay? You want to look over here? Like when there was too much gore or maybe like kind of like too much sexual things, which actually in that movie is not as much as like an, I don't know, Rob Zombie film goes. So,
or even like any horror movie from the 70s where it's just
boobs
tits
everywhere.
Yeah.
Running tits. But he watched it. He's like, I'm good. I know it's not real.
Aww.
I was like, okay, buddy, cool. So, yeah.
That's probably, I probably have not watched that in like a couple of years, but that's probably one of my favorite scary movies.
I really like it, and I had forgotten a lot of scenes. Joe and I were both like, whoa, when did that get put in there? Forever.
The whole time.
Always there. But other than that, I don't know what movie I'm looking forward to right now. Do you have any suggestions?
I am watching Ratcheted on Netflix.
And that's done by the American Horror Story guy.
It pretty much is, like, they call it, people have been calling it the worst season of American Horror Story. Although I'm a hanger in there for that show. Mm-hmm. This show is extremely aesthetically pleasing. Mm-hmm. Like, it takes place in the 40s. The clothes are beautiful. The colors are beautiful.
Is there modern music in it?
No, I don't remember there being any music in it other than like kind of the cinematic, like boom boom kind of music.
That kills it for me. American Horror Story did that with the Freak Show one, and it was set in, I don't know what it was, probably the 30s, 40s.
or 40s, yeah.
And all of a sudden they did, like, I think they did a David Bowie song, and I was like, no.
Get it out of here.
It's not appropriate.
Yeah.
So, but that's good, so maybe I'll give that a chance.
Yeah, it looks really pretty, and I'm probably like 4 episodes in, but I'm going to continue to watch that.
Let me know how it goes. I'm bad at
I think that anything that I would like, I don't know if you would like.
Which is weird. Because for the most part, we agree on a lot of stuff. But TV, for some reason, I'm like, nope.
No. Matt and I watched Walking Dead for years. We were like, we dedicated a portion of our lives to
remember this.
Making time to go watch this show. And you were like, yeah, watch the first episode, not into it.
I didn't like it. I was like, no.
We're at Nicole's house. We're at Red's house. And she's got it decorated for Halloween.
Yeah. I did spider webs all up and down my house, which I'm like, I'm going to hate myself.
Well, you do it every year.
I know I do. And you know what? I did it this year because I was like, I'm not fucking buying anything. Because
I
already had it.
Do you take it down from the years previous and save it?
No.
Okay.
I threw that shit in the garbage.
I was like, that is some psychopath shit right there.
I am not. And no, the spiders I keep, any like actual decorations. Spider webs though, that stuff gets rolled up because eventually there's just real spiders in them.
It becomes mostly.
And all the yard cats just like entangle themselves. It was way fuller, and then these assholes.
Yet this year?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. But and there's green lights, and then there's a ghost thing that goes on. So
we have Halloween inflatables, and we did not put them out at all last year. And so I really would like to make it a priority to try to put them out. But if we don't put them out this year, we're over it. We're done. I like it because it fills up most of your yard with extremely minimal work.
True. But do you deflate them every day? Like, do they...
No.
They just stay up all the time.
Yeah. I'm sure you could put them on a timer, or you could even plug them into one extension cord that you just plug in at night and then unplug in the morning or something. But we don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, when you let them down and then it rains or they get leaves on them, I don't know. We have to ask Scott, the inflatable pro that lives down the street from our house. If anybody's looking to see the best Christmas inflatable display, 15th Street in Moline.
I would like to go this year.
It's pretty awesome. I think Knox would get a kick.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you guys just drove past, it's
great.
Cool.
Henry's Christmas Yard.
Yep. .com. .net. .co. .uk.
Yeah, Knox is really concerned right now about whether or not he's going to be able to go trick-or-treating. And I'm like, I just don't think it's going to happen this year.
You don't think so? I think they officially have said the CDC has recommended that we should not do door-to-door trick-or-treating. But I think that still leaves a lot of opportunity for a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and I guess I've thought of plenty of ways that kids could get candy that you could be 6 feet apart, but I guess you're still putting your hand into a bucket and like your hands are all over that. And
it would have to be individually wrapped things like on a table.
Yeah.
Like,
so all the pieces of candy is 6 feet apart.
Yes. You have gloves on and a mask and a hazmat suit.
I do hear a lot about said candy shoot idea. And I think it would be just like a 6-foot length of PVC pipe, maybe like, 8 inches around. And then, you just kind of send it down like a little slide.
I did see something similar, but it was a zip line.
Oh.
And it was like a ghost, like that Freddy thing or whatever you have. Not Freddy. Jason.
Oh, okay.
Thing that you have at the store. It's like this weird, like, wired-armed Jason guy. But he is holding a bucket of candy and you zip line him down.
Oh, that would be cool.
I saw it on Facebook the other day. And then there's, like, another thing on the back that holds 2 beers. So it's the parents get something and the kids get something. And it's all made with, like, a fishing pole.
Oh, like that's what you used to reel it back.
You cast it and then you reel it back. Yeah, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would be down to figure out a way that we can still give kids candy. I guess, maybe you're going to be sitting out there and maybe not that many people are going to decide to participate. But who knows?
We had one kid here.
You guys don't get many trick-or-treaters?
One.
Yeah.
Knox was the other kid.
He lives here.
So I'm hoping, I think though the next door neighbors who have a smaller child, we were kind of like, can we trick-or-treat each other?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to trick-or-treat mom and my sister, just so Knox can still dress up like a scarecrow.
Oh, I think that's a classic costume.
I don't know where he got it from.
He just knows.
Kids YouTube. I blame it all on kids YouTube.
Would you ever make him go as Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy, rather?
I mean, that would be so cute.
Is he too big now?
I think he might be too big. He doesn't even let me buy him clothes that I like him to wear. He did try on that Tarzan outfit.
Oh.
From the costume. We went to this costume shop. It was a closing sale in Moline. And they had a bunch of stuff. We bought a giant, like, mascot strawberry head.
It's real weird.
It's so weird. And then...
we bought Vegas showgirl headdresses.
Yep. We made a TikTok, so go like that.
Go follow us on TikTok. Abernathy's.
You'll get grade A TikToking. And then I got 2, like, caveman Tarzan-y looking.
Well, like, right seconds before I feel like we walked into the shop, I was like, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Like, cave woman.
Cave woman. And then we walk in and boom, there it is.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I've wanted to be this for like 5 years. I don't know why.
just couldn't follow through with it, huh?
Well, it's been like really cold.
Yeah.
So this year I'm like, fuck it. Just gonna.
That cat.
I thought he was doing something wrong.
No, he was very cute.
He's so petite.
What else did we get there?
Then he bites me.
It was a really cool place, and I did not know it existed until we had gone there. And
I
it
had
was
heard
closing.
that he's like, I didn't do any advertising.
He had also said that he's like, yeah, this was my bachelor, my man cave. He's like, this is just what I did for like a hobby to like get out of the house.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'd be kind of cool, I guess. That'd be really cool.
So it was a cool place. He had a very interesting sense of humor. He was joking around with us a lot.
I mean, everything was a joke. Everything you asked was a joke.
Well, I don't know if you can afford that.
I'm like, tell me, please. And then with the headdresses, he was like 25, and I was like 25.
25. What?
Like dollars? Yep. Okay, cool. We'll take it.
We'll take
stop
2.
Fucking around. What are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Ramona Flowers.
I already knew that, but I wanted to ask, and I'm really excited.
Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. She is like one of those characters, and I'm like, it's me.
I am Ramona Flowers.
I was like, I think that. I mean, at some point, I've had that haircut.
For sure.
That high in the back and the long in the front.
I feel like I gave it to you.
Yeah, probably. And I haven't decided what color hair I want. I'm kind of leaning towards the green. She said in the movie she has pink hair and then blue hair and then green hair.
Oh, that's weird. I would have chose blue, but whatever.
And I was talking to our mailman Josh, on Instagram. # mailman Josh. I don't know if it's hashtag. I'm sure it could be.
It is now.
Go follow Mailman Josh on Instagram.
Yeah. He makes cool stuff.
He makes the coolest stuff. So he made us a really awesome sign out of wood for the store. And it's like a 3-dimensional skull. And then he did our scissors underneath it that are like welded out of metal. Mm-hmm. But he makes all sorts of like cosplay, high quality, like movie replica props. Mm-hmm. What do you know? What he was talking about doing something?
I think. Well, I don't know if it's a surprise or not for them, but it's like this cool skull hammer thing.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And he made the Captain America shield. He made Thor's hammer. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, he's a cool guy. He's really interesting.
So I was talking with him about making Ramona's hammer from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
So what will you be wearing?
Roller
skates, I hope. Roller blades.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be hell. All day, just Becca.
She wears the one outfit that I'm thinking of the most is like it's like an army green like shirt dress. So it looks like a button-up shirt on the top, and then it's like a mini skirt on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And she wears it with leggings and then like boots, and she wears like a black and white striped long sleeve shirt underneath. I mean, she dresses like I feel like how either of us would dress normally.
I'm like, so it's from the early 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very easy, and then just add a giant hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
See, that would be such a great group costume.
Oh, that's true.
That's
very true.
Especially if you were like the vegan guy.
The vegan
Matt,
superpowers.
You could be the vegan guy. Or
that
weird emo guy.
I told him he should be Gideon.
I love Jason.
I know you do.
I don't know why. He's so small. Maybe that's why I love him. They're so small.
Just bite size.
He's also a very talented actor.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, tell us, as soon as I came over to your house, well, you had mentioned it before, but you have new Halloween decorations.
Mm-hmm. I cleaned my mom's storage room out at her house over the summer, and I found a box with a bunch of Halloween shit inside. And I did not realize that we still had these, but they're like hard foam Casper and Stretch like lanterns of sort.
Yeah.
They look like jack-o'-lanterns. They look like pumpkins, and then they have Casper and Stretch. And they work still, and I was
light
shocked,
up,
and they're so cute.
Yeah, they're adorable, and the way you have them on this, like, she has this beautiful antique hutch, and they have it like a little shelf on either side, and they fit perfectly.
I was nervous about Stretch, but it's meant to be, I think.
We just got rid of some Halloween decorations. If you bought Halloween decoration in the store in the past week, it came from my house.
I was like, where'd that come from? My house. Oh,
okay. When random stuff pops up at the store, it's like one of us has cleaned out a closet.
Yeah. I still have a box full of that shit on my back I need to deal with. But.
So yeah, we got rid of some stuff, but I didn't get anything new necessarily from Halloween, like from the stores right now, but when we went to Vintage Torque Fest in July, me, you, and Jenna were in her pink Plymouth. Yeah. She hears this, she's gonna kill me.
I don't know anything.
So she had taken us. We were going to go to Walmart to pick up a fan. I think it was really hot that weekend. And as we were pulling out of the fairgrounds from Vintage Torque Fest, there was a yard sale. So of course we stopped.
Had to stop.
And I am a fan of the Spooky Town decorations. Of course, I picked like the most expensive thing.
Those things. You gotta steal though. She bought this thing for $5. Right? $5.
Yeah. So, and it's a pirate ship. It's called the Bloody Mary. And it has like water all around it. And then the boat is actually kind of mounted so it's like freestanding above it. So the whole boat, like on this little display, the thing's about, 12 inches big. But it like rocks back and forth. There's Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein at the front of the boat, and he's holding her up
like Titanic?
Titanic style. And this thing has sound, and so most of the sound is like, waves crashing. But at some point, there's somebody going, "I'm the king of the world."
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll take a video of it.
Yeah, please do. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's very detail oriented.
I was gonna say those things. So Knox found out about them, and he was like, "I have to have these," and I was like, "Hell no! This castle's $159."
Yeah,
I could only imagine if you have one that makes sound, moves, and has lights.
I think they all do, don't they?
Oh, I don't know about all. I was like, we're done looking at them.
Avert your eyes.
Yeah, I was like, take a pamphlet and talk to your dad.
Miranda, our employee who is the painter behind Isabel Doom, she had a great idea of taking, sometimes if you go to like the thrift store, you'll see like Christmas Town, but there's lots of different kinds of those, but they're just little ceramic buildings, and she was like, what if I took one of those and painted it into like a little Halloween town?
That'd be cool.
And I was like, there you go.
Do it. Make millions.
What else for Halloween?
I don't know. Are we going to do anything at the store? I mean, we kind of dress up. We always say that we're going to dress up a lot more.
We have talked about dressing up quite a bit. And there have been times where we have done it. And then there have been times where...
we're fucking lazy.
Yeah. We dressed up as Wayne and Garth for Halloween at the store once.
Mm-hmm.
Best Halloween costume ever. I dressed up as Nicole, and Nicole dressed up as me.
I did very well.
It was perfect.
Yeah. The picture, some people didn't even recognize that we had switched.
Yeah, they were genuinely confused.
Yeah. And it was for Halloween because I wore that Halloween dress. Yeah. I remember that.
What else have we dressed up for Halloween at the shop? Anything else?
No. I don't know.
I was Elvira a couple years ago, and then you were Elvira. Was it last year or the year before that?
Just last year.
Yeah.
We could be Elvira's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What if all three of us dressed up as Elvira at the same time?
Blowing my mind.
So many boobs.
All the boobs. Make extra money.
We're going to have to get Miranda on board on this.
She's going to be like, no.
No, thank you.
I'll be Algonquin.
I did watch the Elvira movie not too long ago. Actually, I guess it was probably
good.
the summer. But that movie is so good. She is so funny.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
We went to Viva Las Vegas, and we got to see her in the burlesque showcase, and she did her tassel twirling. I was like, I was wanting to explode out my brain. Like, I couldn't contain myself. I was so excited.
We bum rushed the stage. We were sitting kind of far away, and we ran down the hall. Everybody at that moment just lost it.
Yeah.
When she started rapping. That was I think the big thing.
It's so terrible.
I think she was lip syncing, probably, right?
She does it for Not Scary Farms, though. Like, she does the Not Scary Farms in California. She does that every weekend or every night.
Oh, really?
So she might just
performance.
Yeah, she just probably has it down packed. But I mean, I'm sure that there's other times where it's probably lip syncing.
So a customer came in the store. This is actually probably a month ago or so. On Instagram, she's Emily Nigma. She was telling me you were talking about Elvira doing a standing performance. This is it's a guy who created a replica of the Michael Myers house.
Whoa.
And it's somewhere I can't remember if it was East Coast or Georgia, but somewhere on the eastern part of the country. And they do monthly showings of the movie, and they turned the whole thing into basically a drive-in, but I think you just sit out and picnic on the yard outside of the house.
And just watch the movie?
And watch the movie, yeah. Wouldn't that be the coolest?
Cool. Knox actually started watching Halloween.
Oh, how did that go?
I turned it off. It was like, well, and like the beginning of it,
Sorry.
it's like,
Go ahead.
whatever. But like in the beginning of it, it has, he like kills his sister, you know, and he's in the clown mask. Knox just had.
Oh,
like,
you were watching the Rob Zombie one?
No,
You're watching the original?
the original.
Oh, okay.
And Knox just had like a million questions.
Oh,
I was
gosh.
like, oh, good God, we're not doing this. And he was like, why did he stab her? but when he stabbed her, she's like, oh, Michael, oh, me, oh. It's not like,
It's just mostly boobs, right?
it's all boob. And I was like, okay. I'm more so like, he understands like this is fake stabbing and violent stuff. But the boob stuff, I'm like, you don't really need to see that right now. You're 4.
It's getting a little gratuitous.
Oh.
I don't know what more about Halloween. So for Halloween in 2020, we're all 3 gonna dress up as Elvira at once.
Okay.
You're gonna be Cave Woman, and I'm
Yep.
gonna be Ramona Flowers.
Yep. And I think Marina's going to be a nun.
Oh, she did say
She's
that.
going to be an Isabel Doom.
Yeah, is that not the greatest idea ever?
Okay, so we have 3 weeks, which would be appropriate, right? Each Saturday
Yeah.
until Halloween.
Yeah.
So Halloween, don't have a calendar in front of me. Halloween, the week before and the week before that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Okay. Plan done.
Mission complete.
So on Halloween, though, I expect everybody, all of our customers, to be dressed up as well.
Yeah, you're not allowed into the store without.
Halloween costume and mask required.
Yeah.
That's it. So I guess that's our Halloween episode.
Spooky Halloween.
Woo!
And remember, if you want to shop at Abernathy's on Halloween, you have to wear a whole
An
costume.
entire costume.
Or you can just shop on our website.
Yeah, www.shopabernathys.com.
Or you can come to the store.
That's better.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome there.
Yeah.
Overwhelming number of people coming in and being like, oh, this is the best place.
I love that.
Yeah, it's the best feeling ever. And
It
I
makes
think
my 13-year-old heart burst.
it's usually 13-year-olds. So, yeah, you'll feel like a 13-year-old when you come into the store. So you should come in their store in downtown Davenport.
Please do. 432 West 3rd Street.
Woohoo! And we'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Sardini. Sardini. Sardini.